Good evening, everybody. I'm Bella. This is the news and the weather presented in English and Portuguese. Welcome to the show. Hello, Martha's Vineyard. Hello, Brazil. Jury awards $850,000 for house taken for Lagoon Drawbridge. O júri concedeu $850 mil para o caso da casa retirada para a construção da ponte levadiça da Lagoon Pond, em Vineyard. The state agreed this week cut a check for $600,220.73 to settle a 3-year court battle between the Holloman family and the Massachusetts Department of Transportation. Na semana passada, o Estado concordou de pagar uma quantia de $600.220,73 como resultado final de uma batalha judicial de 3 anos entre a família Holloman e o Departamento de Transportes de Massachusetts. The amount is $260,295, less what the state had already paid the Hollmans when their house was taken by eminent domain to make way for the new Lagoon Bridge. O montante foi de $260.295 a menos o que o Estado já pagou aos Hollemans quando a casa deles foi ocupada por um domínio eminente para abrir caminho para a nova Lagoon Drawbridge. Lagoon Drawbridge. That's right. The $800,000 was considered the fair market value of the property as of 2012. Os $800 mil foram considerados o valor justo de mercado do imóvel quando, em 2012, Charlotte Holloman morreu no verão de 2015, quase um ano após a entrada do processo. Charlotte Holloman died in the summer of 2015, almost a year after the suit was filed. A casa de 4 quartos ficava a apenas 10 metros da beira da lagoa Lagoon Pond, ao lado da ponte levadiça original. A casa era datada de 1949 e os Hollomans a possuíam desde 1962. Eles estavam entre as famílias afro-americanas que moravam em Vineyard e a pequena casa era um santuário de verão há mais de 40 anos. The 4-bedroom house sat just 10 feet from the water's edge of Lagoon Pond next to the original drawbridge. The house dates to 1949 and the Hollomans had owned it since 1962. They were among the African American families to live in Vineyard, and the small house was a summer sanctuary for more than 40 years. Faced with a football schedule depleted by injuries and disciplinary dismissals, Martha's Vineyard Regional High School administrators decided on Thursday to forfeit the final 2 games of the varsity football season, including the Island Cup, against rival Nantucket High School. Diante de uma lista de futebol esgotada por lesões e demissões disciplinares, os administradores da escola secundária regional da Martha's Vineyard decidiram, na quinta-feira passada, não jogar os 2 jogos das finais da temporada de futebol, que inclui a Copa da Ilha contra o rival Nantucket High School. O diretor atlético Mark McCarthy disse que a decisão veio depois das discussões na semana que passou, com o treinador Ryan Kent e a diretora do primeiro ano, a senhora Sarah Dingold. Athletic Director Mark McCarthy said the decision came after discussions this week with first-year head coach Ryan Kent and Principal Sarah Dingled. The Vineyards beat Greater New Bedford by 14-0 on last Friday, on November 3rd, at Dan McCarthy Field in Oak Bluffs. This victory will mark the end of the season for the team. O time da Vineyard venceu o grande New Bedford por 14-0 na sexta-feira que passou, no dia 3 de novembro, no Dan McCarthy Field em Oak Bluffs. Essa vitória marcou o final da temporada para a equipe. And for us as well, not just for the team, for us as well. Let's keep positive. And now enjoy Fall Festival at Farm Hub with interview about aquaculture. Assista agora o Festival de Outono na Farm Hub com a entrevista falando sobre aquicultura. Very exciting! We are arrived at the Farm Hub, the former Thimble Farm, where is happening the Island Grow Initiative's Fall Festival. Nós estamos chegando à Farm Hub, onde está acontecendo o Festival de Outono da Island Grow Initiative. Hoje vamos aprender mais sobre a hidrocultura, na entrevista com Marissa Quell. Aproveite o show e a entrevista. Today we will learn more about aquaculture in the interview with Marissa Quell. Enjoy the show and the interview. Watch now. Quell. Marissa, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us please about this tank with fish.
This is our aquaculture tank. So we raise rainbow trout here, and they produce waste that we can send in the water to the plants throughout the greenhouse.
And how many tanks do you have over here?
We have 4 tanks right now, but only 2 of them have fish.
And how many fish do you want to keep in this tank for this kind of project?
Each tank can hold around 200 fish. The bigger ones could hold up to 400. They're not to capacity because the less fish there are, the healthier they'll be. It's an easier way than using fertilizers. It's a more natural product that's coming straight from the fish. The fish produce ammonia from their gills and in their urine, which is a type of nitrogen, and the plants need nitrogen to grow. So when the fish pee and excrete ammonia from their gills, it goes into the water, and then we have bacteria that break down the ammonia into different types of nitrogen that we can send off to the plants. So the more fish you have, the more fertilizer they produce, and the more we can save instead of having to buy fertilizers.
Thank you so much. I just have a question.
Okay.
Do you guys train people?
Yeah, part of the project is to teach farmers all about the different ways that they can grow food and help them with their own farms so that we can create a more sustainable community.
Thank you, Marissa.
No problem.
That's a wonderful festival. Aquaculture has existed in Brazil since the beginning of the 20th century. In 1998, it was estimated that approximately 100,000 farms occupied an area of 80,000 hectares. A aquicultura já existe no Brasil desde o início do século XX. Em 1998, estimava-se que aproximadamente 100 mil fazendas ocuparam uma área de 80 mil hectares. That's our source, www.fao.org, Fishery, Country, Sector. Obrigada, Marissa Quell, por nos ajudar com este assunto. Thank you, Marissa Quell, for help us to learn more. And now, news from Brazil. Notícias do Brasil por Solo Mascarenhas. Obrigado, Solo. A matéria sugerida por Solo Mascarenhas é de Camila Veras Mota, enviada especial da BBC a Mariana, em Minas Gerais. A matéria é de 30 de outubro. Sobreviventes de desastre Mariana sofrem preconceito e moradores pedem volta da Samarco. 2 anos depois, que a barragem do Fundão, operada pela empresa Samarco, se rompeu e engoliu com resíduos das minas os distritos rurais de Paracatu e Bento Rodrigues, em Minas Gerais. As famílias vítimas de um dos maiores desastres ambientais do país estão espalhadas em propriedades alugadas pela empresa Samarco, enquanto esperam para a reconstrução de suas comunidades prometidas até 2019, em terras recentemente adquiridas pela Fundação Renova, que agora é a responsável pelas ações de reparo da mineradora e de suas empresas, a Vale e a BHP Billington. O aumento do desemprego no município saltou de 5% para 23%, de acordo com dados do Sistema Nacional de Emprego Local, chamado Cine. A mineração era responsável por quase 90% da arrecadação do município de Mariana. O prefeito de Mariana, o senhor Duarte Júnior, do PPS, disse à BBC que uma minoria da população, fora da realidade, enxerga que os novos moradores são responsáveis pelo que aconteceu. E agora você vê faixas e cartazes espalhados na cidade pedindo as atividades da mineradora Samarco de volta. E a grande maioria da população, o prefeito acrescenta, reconhece o sofrimento das famílias dos distritos rurais reassentadas na sede, com mensagens que dizem: fomos todos atingidos. For you to understand, Mariana is a city in Brazil. Minas Gerais had a big disaster. It's a disaster about a mine. And the disaster survivors suffer prejudice, and residents call for the company responsible for the disaster to return activities. 2 years after the barragem, Quell's Fundão, operated by Samarco Company, broke down and swallowed up with mine waste the two rural districts of Paracatu and Bento Rodrigues in Mariana, Minas Gerais, Brazil. About 300 families were displaced by the mud, and now they have to live in the urban area of Mariana, separate from each other and facing the hostility of many citizens in Mariana, dealers, who have gained new neighbors overnight, and they don't know what they think or what they say in their own demons. It's about the source, the story on the source. See online the images of this biggest environmental disaster in the country, Brazil. E vejam as imagens do maior desastre ambiental do país. É www.bbc.com, Português /Brasil. Is our source for that story, a fonte desta matéria. The weather, always a challenger. Here is the weather forecast for this week. Keep positive. Hoje, noite de segunda-feira, tonight, Monday, a chance of showers and thunderstorm with a low around 49, west wind 10 to 17 miles per hour and north wind after midnight with gusts as high as 28 miles per hour. Chances de chuvas com raios e trovoadas para hoje à noite, com a temperatura mínima ficando nos 49 graus. Os ventos virão pelo oeste e depois da meia-noite vem trazendo rajadas de até 28 milhas por hora, mudando, vindo pelo norte. For Tuesday, terça-feira, partly sunny with a high near 53, northeast wind 14 to 16 miles per hour. Tempo parcialmente nublado com as máximas nos 53 graus e os ventos continuam vindo pelo noroeste entre 14 e 16 milhas por hora. And a slight chances of showers for Thursday night. Uma pequena chance de chuvas para a noite de terça-feira, Wednesday. A slight chance of showers before 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. as well, with a high near 52. Uma pequena chance de chuvas pela manhã e depois das 4 da tarde, com máximas nos 52 graus and low around 45 for Wednesday night. As temperaturas mínimas vão estar por volta dos 45 graus para a noite quarta-feira. Thursday, quinta-feira, more chances of showers and partly sunny with a high near 55 plus mais chances de chuvas. E o tempo vai estar parcialmente ensolarado com a temperatura máxima alcançando os 55 graus. And mostly cloudy, o tempo nublado para a noite de quinta-feira. On Thursday night, mostly sunny on Friday. Dia de sol para sexta-feira, with a low will be around 36. Com as mínimas caindo para os 36 graus Fahrenheit. Positive for Island Music Open Mic Night every other Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. 58 on Main Street in Vineyard. Confira o Open Mic na Island Music Store em 2 terças-feiras ao mês, de 5 às 7 da noite, na Main Street, no número 58 em Vineyard. Mostre o seu talento. Show your talent. Call to artists. The season begins at Pathways Arts. Open writing poetry Tuesday, November 7, tomorrow, and music on this Saturday, November 11, at Chumark Tavern in Chumark. Thank you, Scott Crawford at Pathway Arts, mv@gmail.com. For keep us positive. Thank you, Scott Crawford. And as a part of this open season, enjoy the treat. Just look around. Happy Tricks on Main Street in Vineyard with Martha's Vineyard Charter School Kids Scarecrows, sponsored by Vineyard Businesses. Desfrute dos espantalhos feitos pelos alunos da Charter School e patrocinados pela Vineyard Business, os negócios de Vineyard. Mais. It's time for a change. It's time for a change? You decide. Yesterday, Sunday, November 5th, at 2 a.m., we turned back 1 hour our clocks to end daylight saving time. Residents should turn their clocks back 1 hour to correspond to Eastern Standard Time. Ontem, domingo 5 de novembro, nós voltamos 1 hora nos nossos relógios para finalizar o horário de verão. Os cidadãos devem voltar os seus relógios de volta em 1 hora para corresponder ao tempo padrão do leste. E feliz outono para todos and a happy fall to all. Thanks our source, the National Weather Link Christopher's beautiful image background, MVTV, special to Quell Holt, Martha's Vineyard Savings Bank, and thank you to Marissa Quell for an educational interview. Thank you for support us. This show is dedicated to our community. Ciao, ciao for now. Have a nice week. Keep positive always.